Don't know why they also didn't add dialogue to that. I mean, couldn't have been that hard, but sure. There's a lot of points.
Hey, Sora, are you okay?
Yeah, thanks for checking up on me.
Doing? Where are we anyway? Whoa!
Oh, you know, I think that big old whale monstro just swallowed us. And for today's weather, expect showers. Oh, heavy showers.
Hey! Who's there? It's me! Oh, it's just Pinocchio! Pinocchio!
Pinocchio? Pinocchio, where are you going? Pinocchio! Come on, everybody, after him, quick!
Oh, Pinocchio. I love Pinocchio. How come they don't remake that? Or, like, not remake it, but, like, bring it back remastered in Blu-ray or something like that. I would have bought that in a second. I love Pinocchio. I like that movie. Don't know why. It was a good movie. Don't have to explain why. It was just a good movie. It was a little random, though. It was a bit everywhere at some points. I have to admit that. As a kid, I just remember there being, like, so much random things happening. First Pinocchio is here, then, like, first Pinocchio is at a school. No, first Pinocchio is being made. For like, starters. First he's being made into, like, you know, what's-his-face is turning him into a puppet and all that fun stuff. And then... Okay, cutscene. Sorry. I didn't know I was going to get a cutscene. Yeah, him. I don't remember his name.
We can get out of here, Father.
Really? With this big block, you think so?
It's true. So, how did you end up here, Pinocchio?
Oh my, so the whale swallowed all of you too? My goodness.
Geppetto, that's what I think it is.
My name's
Ah.
Geppetto. I'm Pinocchio's father. When we got separated, I traveled all over looking for him. Thank goodness we're together again. So, you seem to know Pinocchio quite well. I hope he was a good boy in my absence. Well, we've all had quite a journey, right, Pinocchio? Pinocchio!
The goldfish. I love that goldfish. Yeah, this movie was everywhere. Like, the Pinocchio movie was just everywhere. Oh, can I have that? I warned him not to wander off here. He can be a naughty boy. Even so, he's very precious to me. I guess that's an average parent right there. Can I not save? There we go. Saving real quick, because why the hell not? Save as much as you can, so if anything bad happens, you don't have to redo it. That is my little advice for you guys. Let's see, what do I have to do? Do I have to follow Pinocchio? Is that what I have to do? Thought I had to do something different, but now it looks like I have to just follow Pinocchio. I love the music, by the way. This music is pretty good. But yeah, that movie was just so random as far as I can remember it. That being said, the last time I remember watching it was when I was a kid, but for a kid, all I remember is what, like, Pinocchio's being made. Pinocchio was made. A fairy godmother comes out of nowhere, makes Pinocchio a real boy.
What are you doing? Come on, let's go back.
You know, Geppetto's awfully worried about you.
Pinocchio, stop fooling around. This is no time for games.
So we just leave him? Is he even coming with?
I thought you liked games.
Oh,
Or are you
Riku.
too cool to play them now that you have the Keyblade?
Riku? What are you doing here?
Just playing with Pinocchio.
You know what I mean. What about Kairi? Did you find her?
Maybe. Catch us, and maybe I'll tell you what I know.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on now. Riku, are we still friends? I don't know what's going on, to be honest. I don't know what's going on with their relationship. Like, are they still friends? Is that still a thing? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, like, that movie was just completely random. Like, Godmother comes turns him into a real boy. Geppetto's happy. He starts school for some apparent reason. Then I just remember it being so random. Like he like runs away, and I think he runs away. And then I just remember like there being a puppet show. I remember there being kids at a roller coaster park or something like that. I think there was a fox at some point, or a wolf, who like took him to an amusement park, and like the kids started turning into donkeys, and they started smoking and drinking, and like it was just weird. It was weird, and like what else happened that was completely absurd? Did I mention the play? I think I mentioned the play. Yeah, that was weird too. Like just a random play out of nowhere in the movie. Meanwhile, there's like these weird couple. As far as I remember, there was like two people that were together. Or maybe that was the fox. Yeah, I think it was like the fox and stuff. I don't remember. But yeah, I don't remember if it was with the fox or wolf or whatever have you. But he was like a bad influence to Pinocchio, and Pinocchio was just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna listen to everything you have to say because I'm Pinocchio and I need to listen to everyone's words. Which I was like, why are you doing this, Pinocchio? I was just so confused on like what Pinocchio was doing. Like, how did he not pick up that this was not a good thing to be doing? That was my thing as a kid. I was just like, why are you doing this? Like, how do you not see that you're doing bad stuff? But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was just funny that like it was just everywhere, and that's my memory of Pinocchio. Granted, the movie's old, yes, but and also that I watched it as a kid. But as far as I can remember, that's a good memory of Pinocchio. That's pretty much how that movie went. That it was a bit random. And then there was a whale, right? The most important thing out of all. There was a whale at the end out of nowhere. They're like, oh yeah, we're gonna go. Geppetto ended up going into an ocean looking for you, and he ended up getting swallowed by a whale. And Pinocchio's like, okay, let me go into the ocean and look for Geppetto, and he ends up getting swallowed up by the whale. And then they make the whale sneeze, or something like that. I think they made him sneeze or cough. They like use smoke. Spoilers alert if you've never seen Pinocchio. I would say the movie is like 30 to 20 years old. Not really sure how old. Should be around 20 years old at least, minimum. And like say, you know, oh, you should have seen the movie by now. But there are a lot of new kids and new generation of kids where like they've obviously not seen those old movies. They know the characters, they just don't know the movies, which is kind of odd to me. It is odd to me. Like, they know Cinderella, they know Snow White, they know all these Disney characters, but sometimes they haven't even seen the movies. And I know that for a fact because I've seen kids like that who have been not recently born, but like born the year 2000 and after, and they just don't know anything about any Disney characters except for who they are and what makes them important, if you will. Like, oh, they're a prince, they're a princess, they're blah blah blah, but they know that. But they don't know like their movies or origin stories completely, which is weird because that not only makes me feel old, but you know, just seeing that being a thing is like, wait, what? How do you not know about Cinderella's, like, do you know the cliff notes of it, basically? But I don't know, I guess sometimes you have a storybook here or there, or like, I don't know, Cinderella's probably a famous thing that probably gets, it's been made over and over again, sure, but I mean, something like Pinocchio isn't going to be remade anytime soon. As far as I can tell, it's not being remade anytime soon. So that's a shame. But like, what else? What other movies are there that like, it's just so bizarre that like some kid that has been born in the last 10 years doesn't know about, I don't know, some good characters like Alice in Wonderland, or what's another character that I know that some kids don't know about? I think I've mentioned this before, that I think I mentioned this in my Fire Red walkthrough, where I was like, you know, my favorite Pokemon movie was the first one, but to my nephew, his favorite movie was like the recent one, And the reason is because that's one of the few that he's seen, and because of that, he never saw the first one. And I remember going to the theater as a kid, and I was like, oh man, Pokemon movie, this is gonna be the best thing ever. The thing turned out to be the emotional roller coaster of your life, and it was an emotional roller coaster. You can't say that wasn't. But point being, like, and my point is that, like, he just never saw it, and he's like, and I'm like, do you want to know the best Pokemon movie? And he's like, oh, it's the 5th one. I'm like, no, it's the first one. And I told him to watch it. He ended up watching it with me, and he was just like, eh, it's alright. I'm like, what? What do you mean it's alright? What do you mean it's alright? And he's like, yeah, I still like the other one. I saw the one he was talking about. I just don't like the new Pokemon movies. They just don't, they're not as good as the first one. Or the second one. The second one was pretty damn good too. The second one was really good. The first one's by far the best. I didn't expect to go into that movie theater ready to, like, freak out and be like, oh my god, Ash, no! Yeah, that was a great movie. Great movie. Don't know what I'm doing, actually. I've been just rambling about the youth of now, where they don't respect the good movies. Or, like, just that they don't really know about good movies. Like I said, I mean, if anyone's been born in the ages of, like, or the years of, I don't know, in the early 90s, if you're from the early 90s or even before that, you know that the first Pokemon movie was a thing, and you know it was really good and stuff like that. Or you know about the original Disney characters, although, you know, they've been from the 80s or something like that. But you still know about them. And you know, Toy Story is another thing that, like, some kids don't know about just because it's an old thing. Sure, they've been rerunning that movie for a couple of times, but you know, it's just, what's your favorite Toy Story? Oh, it's the 3rd one because it's the only one that they've seen. Like, what? And don't get me wrong, Toy Story 3 was good, but if you've only seen the 3rd one, then it's kind of a shame that you don't know the whole premise of it. I don't know, I guess it depends on the person if you need to know the whole premise, but I like knowing the origin story. I like knowing the whole thing from the beginning to the very end. If I'm going to go to the very end, I like to know the very beginning. That's why usually I play games in order, or try to. I mean, I'm playing Kingdom Hearts so I can play Kingdom Hearts 2 so that I can play Kingdom Hearts 3. And I'm playing, well, on the channels, it kind of goes like that. I would say I did that for Infamous, but because I've already played Infamous 1 and 2, I didn't record Infamous 1 and 2 first, and then went Infamous Second Son. No, I went Infamous Second Son and then Infamous 1 and 2 because I've already played Infamous 1 and 2. So I didn't think it mattered to go through that on the channel and then skip out on Infamous Second Son until months later. But usually I try to go in order as best as I can. I have no idea where I'm supposed to be, by the way. But yeah, usually I think I wasn't supposed to fall down. But usually I try to, you know, do the best I can at that. At, like, keeping it in order and stuff. Like I said, usually I try to do my best on that. If not, then oh well. I tried. Where is this? Is this Chamber 6? This is Chamber 4. Did I come from here? I don't know. And I fell. Great, we fell. Good. And had to fall. I just had to fall. So all thanks to that guy. Chamber 6. Okay, there we go. Is this the place we want to be? Maybe? Chamber 5. We've been here, haven't we? Oh hell, let's just jump down here. Chamber 3, great, we're Chamber 3. Gonna have to restart from Chamber 3. But I think that's gonna be it for now. I would save it, but I don't know where we are. And I can't go back, and I can't find a checkpoint, or a save point, better yet. So what I think I'm gonna do is end it here, and next time continue on from where we left off. Unfortunately, everything that I've done is nullified, which is great. I love when it gets nullified. and call it a day. But that is my little rant on Generations and good movies that kids don't know about just because of their age. But oh well, what are you gonna do? But like I said, that'll be it for now. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed these videos. If you did, then awesome. Thank you for watching. And that'll pretty much wrap it up for today. Like I said, hopefully you did enjoy these videos. I'm just trying to stall for time, but honestly it doesn't look like it's gonna be working because I can't find out where to go. I've been here like 50 times in this damn room, but oh well, let's just jump into this one and see where it goes. Oh, cutscene. That's a cutscene. Damn it, we ran into a cutscene.
Care about that boy. He has all but deserted you for the Keyblade and his new companions, after all.
I don't care about him. I was just messing with him a little.
Oh, really? Of course you were. Beware the darkness in your heart. The Heartless prey upon it.
Mind your own business.
So Riku's still a friend, not a friend, enemy, best friend, don't know. Someone gonna clue me in? Actually, don't clue me in. It might spoil the game. I'll figure it out on my own.
Riku,
Buddy?
what's the matter with you?
Enemy?
What are you thinking? Don't you realize what you're doing?
I was about to ask you the same thing, Sora. You only seem interested in running around and showing off that Keyblade these days. Do you even want to save Kairi?
I do.
Good. Kid's in trouble now, thanks to Riku. Ah, a save point. Great. So, like I said, that'll be it for now. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'm going to end it here. And next time we're going to see what Pinocchio has run into. But, like I said, thank you for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. I think that's pretty much the 5th time that I said it. So, I'm going to call it there. See you guys next time.